Hello students. So in the last class we were doing theory of quadratic equation. So today also I am continuing the same chapter, that is theory of quadratic equation, right? So in the last class we did question number 7, that is page number 29. Let us work out 1.5. So let's do question number 8. So you have to write down the question. If the two roots of the quadratic equation, number 8, if the two roots of the quadratic equation 5x square plus 2x, 5x square plus 2x minus 3 is equal to 0 are alpha and beta, okay? Then let us determine the values of, so number 1 given here is alpha square plus beta square. Number 2 is given as alpha cube plus beta cube. Number 3, 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta. And number 4 is alpha square by beta plus beta square by alpha, right? So now let us do this problem. The problem says that if the two roots of the quadratic equation 5x square plus 2x minus 3 is equal to 0 are alpha and beta, then let us determine the values of all these expressions. So number 1, number 2, number 3 and number 4, right? So in this case, what is given here? This alpha and beta are the roots of the quadratic equation 5x square plus 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. यो quadratic equation को roots से के दिएको छ alpha र beta भनेर दिएको छ. Now you have to find out the values of number 1 alpha square plus beta square, number 2 alpha cube plus beta cube, number 3 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta, and number 4 is alpha square by beta plus beta square by alpha, right? Now let us find out its value. Since what is given here, alpha and beta are the roots of 5x square plus 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. Since alpha and beta are the roots of this quadratic equation, you can write down sum of the roots as well as product of the roots, okay? That is, what is the sum of the roots here? Alpha plus beta is equal to, what is the formula? Minus b upon a. In this case, a is equal to 5, b is equal to 2, and c is equal to minus 3, right? So in the bracket you can write a is equal to 5. That means we are comparing this quadratic equation with the general quadratic equation, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, okay? So a is equal to 5, what is b? b is equal to 2 and c is equal to minus 3, okay? What is the formula for sum of the roots? What is alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. Therefore, alpha plus beta is equal to minus, what is the value for b here? 2 divided by what is the value for a? That is 5. So alpha plus beta is equal to minus 2 by 5. Suppose this is number 1. Is it clear now? That's the next. You have to write down the product of the roots. What is the product of the roots now? So alpha beta is equal to, that is the product of the roots. What is the formula? Alpha beta is equal to c upon a, or alpha beta is equal to, what is the value for c in this case? Minus 3. That is minus 3 divided by 5. Okay. Suppose this is number 2. Now let us find out number 1. That is, you have to get the value for alpha square plus beta square, right? So let us write down number 1, whose value is to be determined. Now we have to find out, therefore alpha square plus beta square. But we know the value for alpha plus beta as well as alpha beta. Alpha plus beta is equal to minus 2 by 5 and alpha beta is equal to minus 3 by 5. But you have to get the value for alpha square plus beta square. So in this case you can use a formula. The formula is a square plus b square is equal to, what is this formula? It is a plus b whole square minus twice ab. You can use this formula now. A square plus b square is equal to a plus b whole square minus twice ab. Okay, so which is equal to, so this is your number 1. Alpha is a, beta is b. You can use a square plus b square. So what is here? A plus b whole square minus 2 alpha beta, which is equal to, now what is alpha plus beta? What is its value? Minus 2 by 5 whole square minus 2 into, what is alpha beta? Alpha beta is minus 3 upon 5 is equal to minus 3 upon 5, right? So let us simplify it. Minus whole square is plus, so 2 whole square is 4, 5 whole square is 25, right? Minus and minus plus, 2 3s are 6 divided by 5. So now what's the LCM here now? 25 or 5 को LCM का दियो 25. अब ये 25 like you LCM 25 by 25 ले divide करो one time. निमाती को लाए multiply 1 4s are 4 plus. अब ये 25 like 5 ले divide करता 5. It goes 5 times. So माती multiply 5 6 are 30. 5 day 25 by 5 times, 5 6 are 30. So which is equal to 34 divided by 25. So this is the answer for the first part. That is, number 1 is alpha square plus beta square is equal to, what is the answer? It is 34 divided by 25. So that is your answer. Is that clear? So now, I think you have copied that formula. A square plus b square is equal to a plus b whole square minus 2ab. You know it, isn't it? So I am rubbing it. Okay. So let's do question number 2. So what is question number 2 here? Alpha cube plus beta cube, which is equal to, now let's do this problem. So you have to get the value for alpha cube plus beta cube, right? So now you have to use this same value. Alpha plus beta is equal to minus 2 by 5. Alpha beta is equal to minus 3 by 5. You have to get the value of alpha cube plus beta cube from the same, this value. Okay. So what is alpha cube plus beta cube? In this case, which formula is used? You can use the formula of a cube plus b cube, right? A cube plus b cube, which is equal to, what is the formula? A plus b whole cube minus 3ab into a plus b. This is the formula. A cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b whole cube minus 3ab into a plus b. So instead of a there is alpha and instead of b there is beta. So use this formula. So what is the formula now? It is alpha plus beta whole cube minus thrice alpha beta into alpha plus beta. Okay. So we have got this value. What is alpha plus beta? Is equal to minus 2 by 5 whole cube minus 3 into, what is alpha beta? What is the value for alpha beta? It is minus 3 by 5. And what is the value for alpha plus beta? It is minus 2 by 5, right? So now let us simplify it. Minus whole cube is minus. So in this case, minus is multiplied 3 times. Minus into minus into minus. So minus into minus plus, plus into minus, minus. So it is minus, what is 2 cube? 8. What is 5 cube? 5 5s are 25, 5s are 125, right? So now you can multiply it, minus into minus plus, plus into minus, minus, right? 3 3s are 9, 9 2s are 18. 3 3s are 9, 9 2s are 18, 5 5s are 25. Now let us simplify it. Let us simplify now. Let us find out the LCM. What's the LCM here? 125 and 25 is there. What is their LCM? It is 125 because 25 will divide 125, right? So LCM is 125. You know how to find out the LCM, okay? So now 125, this LCM should be divided by 125. That is 1 into minus 8, minus 8. So there is minus sign here, okay? 125 divided by 25. That is, it goes 5 times. What is 5 into 18? 5 8s are 44, 5 1s are 5, plus 4, 9. So now what is the answer? Is equal to, what is the final answer now? This is the same sign, you have to add them, okay? That is minus 8 minus 90 is 98. Now you have to write down the sign of the greater number, that is minus divided by 125. So you cannot simplify it further. So this is the answer. The final answer is minus 98 divided by 125. So what was number 3 question? You can do it at home. Number 3 question. 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta. So this is your homework. Mark it as homework, right? So your homework will be 8 number 3. Okay? So I think I've understood it. Okay? Now let's do question number 4. So what is question number 4 here? Alpha square by beta plus beta square by alpha. Let us find out the value of this expression. Okay? So now, here also you have to simplify it first, right? Beta and alpha is there. What is their LCM? LCM is alpha beta itself. So alpha beta. Now this LCM is divided by beta. Beta beta gets cancelled, so you will get only alpha. This alpha should be multiplied by the numerator, that is alpha square. What is it? Alpha cube plus. Again this alpha beta is divided by alpha. Alpha gets cancelled, you get beta. Beta into beta square, that is beta cube. Okay? Now this is your beta cube. So now again it is alpha cube plus beta cube, isn't it? So you can use this formula again here. Instead of A there is alpha and instead of B there is beta. You can use the same formula as in the previous one. Okay? So alpha cube plus beta cube. Okay? Now, which is equal to alpha plus beta whole cube. Then what is the formula? Minus 3 alpha beta into alpha plus beta whole divided by. You have to keep it as it is, right? It remains same, alpha beta. Now use the value. What is alpha plus beta? It is minus 2 by 5 whole cube minus 3 into what is alpha beta? Minus 3 by 5, right? And what is alpha plus beta? It is minus 2 by 5. This whole divided by, what is alpha beta? Alpha beta is again, this is minus 3 by 5. So we have put the values. Now let us simplify it. So now, minus whole cube is, I told you this is minus 2 whole cube is 8 divided by, what is 5 whole cube? 125. Minus into minus plus, plus into minus minus. 3 3s are 9, 9 2s are 18. Divided by what? 5 5s are 25. Whole divided by minus 3 by 5. Now again, take the LCM in the numerator. In the numerator, what's the LCM? 125, right? 25 and 125. Their LCM is 125. Again, this 125 is divided by 125. That is 1. 1 into minus 8. Minus 8, you know it, how to simplify it. Then again comes minus 125 is divided by 25. It goes 5 times. 5 into 18 is 90. Whole divided by minus 3 by 5. Okay. Now again simplify it. In the numerator, it is minus 98 divided by 125, right? Next one is minus 3 by 5. Now in the numerator and the denominator, you can cancel this minus sign. So which is equal to 98 divided by 125 into, now there is a fraction in the denominator. When it goes up in the numerator, it becomes upside down. The mathematics say you 3 by 5 ulta गरेर the into कति भयो 5 upon 3. Is that clear to all of you? Okay. Now 5 ले 125 how many times? 5 2s are 10, 25, 5 5s are 25, right? So you cannot cancel this 98 by 3, right? So which is equal to 98 1s are 98 and 25 3s are, this is your 75. That is 3 5s are 15, 1, 3 2s are 6 plus 1 is 7. So this is the final answer. That is, this is the value for problem number 4. Okay, is it clear now? So you can copy it. So now we will do question number 9. The question is, if one root of the equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is twice of the other, then prove that 2b square is equal to 9ac. The question says that if one root of the given quadratic equation is twice of the other, then you have to prove 2b square is equal to 9ac. यहाँ के भनिँदैछ कुनै एउटा रुट दिएको छ यो क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसन को, त अर्को रुट चाहिँ त्यसको डबल हुन्छ भन्दैछ, ट्वाइस हुन्छ भनेर भन्दैछ. You have to prove 2b square is equal to 9ac. So now the solution is you have to assume one of the roots as alpha, but it's अर्को root कति भयो 2 alpha, isn't it? Now let us do this solution. Let alpha be a root of the equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, right? एउटा root चाहिँ हामीले के suppose गर्यौ alpha. So therefore by question what is the other root? By question what is the other root? Question भन्दैछ अर्को root चाहिँ यो given alpha को double हुन्छ. Double भनेपछि कति भयो? Twice alpha. So this alpha and 2 alpha are the roots of the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Okay? So now you should know some of the roots as well as 4 of the roots to prove that given condition 2b square is equal to 9ac. So write down some of the roots. Alpha plus 2 alpha, you know that. What is the formula? Alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. That is alpha plus 2 alpha is equal to minus b by a. So you can add these two similar terms, alpha plus 2 alpha. 3 alpha is equal to minus b by a. Or what is the value for alpha is equal to minus b upon, this is cross multiplied by 3, that is 3a. So alpha is equal to minus b upon 3a. Use for alpha ko value. So now you should know the product of the roots. What is the product of the roots now? Alpha into 2 alpha. Therefore alpha into 2 alpha is equal to, what is the formula? C by a. Here C is C and A is A only. So it is same formula, C upon A. So or what is alpha into alpha? 2 into, what is alpha into alpha? Alpha square is equal to C upon A, or 2 into what is alpha? What is the value of alpha? Minus B by 3A whole square is equal to C upon A, or 2 into what is minus whole square? It is plus, right? So B square divided by 9A square is equal to C upon A. That is LHS is equal to RHS. Okay. So if it is LHS is equal to RHS, you can cancel the common term that are both in the numerator and that are both in the denominator. So in the numerator there are no constant term, you cannot cancel here any expression, but in the denominator there is common term. You can cancel A and B square. Okay. Now you can cross multiply. This is A and this is 1. A1s are A and this square gets cancels. Now you can do cross multiplication, right? 2B square into 1, it is 2B square is equal to 9A into C, 9AC. So we have proved 2B square is equal to 9AC. Is it clear now? So you can copy it. So now we'll do question number 10. Let us form the equation whose roots are the reciprocals to the roots of the equation x square plus px plus 1 is equal to 0. You have to form the quadratic equation whose roots are the reciprocals to the roots of the equation x square plus px plus 1 is equal to 0. That means in this case, how to do the problem? Suppose alpha and beta are the roots of this quadratic equation, right? Alpha and beta are the roots of the given quadratic equation. You given roots ko chai timale paila root suppose garne, that is alpha and beta. Now you have to form the quadratic equation whose roots are the reciprocals to the roots of this given quadratic equation. That means reciprocal means यदि अल्फा र बीटा हामीले सपोज गरेको छौं भने त्यसको रेसिप्रोकल हुन्छ 1 अपन अल्फा र 1 अपन बीटा, ठीक उल्टा हुन्छ। हामी सपोज गर्दै छौं अल्फा एन्ड बीटा आर द रूट्स अफ द इक्वेसन x स्क्वायर प्लस px प्लस 1 इज इक्वल टु 0। अब तिमीले त्यो क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसन निकाल्नु पर्छ जसको रूट चाहिँ 1 अपन अल्फा र 1 अपन बीटा होस्, रेसिप्रोकल होस्। त अल्फा र बीटाको रेसिप्रोकल चाहिँ के रहेछ? 1 upon alpha and 1 upon beta. Is it clear? So now let's do this problem now. Solution. Now let us assume the roots of the given quadratic equation, right? Let alpha and beta be the roots of the equation which equation? X square plus px plus 1 is equal to 0. So now if you compare it with the general quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, you will get a is equal to 1, b is equal to p and c is equal to 1, right? So alpha and beta are the roots of this equation. So you have to write down sum of the roots as well as product of the roots. So therefore alpha plus beta is equal to formula minus huncha. You have to write down minus b. What is the value for b? P divided by what is a? What is the value for a? What is the coefficient of x square? 1. So the value of a is 1. So or alpha plus beta is equal to minus p. Suppose this is equation number 1. Okay. Now again you have to write down the product of the roots. Again, what is the product of the roots now? Alpha beta is equal to what is the formula? C upon A. But in this case, what is the value for C? 1, right? And what is the value for A? Here C is 1, right? What is the value for A? A, that means coefficient of x square. A is also 1. So alpha beta is your 1 by 1 is 1. Suppose this is number 2. Okay. So now you have to form the equation whose roots are the reciprocal of the roots of x square plus px plus 1 is equal to 0. But we have assumed the roots of the given quadratic equation as alpha and beta. So what will be the roots of the required quadratic equation? It will be reciprocal, that is 1 upon alpha and 1 upon beta. Okay, so write down. Therefore, roots of the required equation are alpha and are reciprocal, 1 upon alpha, reciprocal one is 1 upon alpha and 1 upon beta, right? So roots of the required equation are 1 upon alpha and 1 upon beta. Now how can you form the quadratic equation? So in this case also we have to find out the sum of the roots as well as the product of the roots. Now how to form the quadratic equation? You should know the formula. So in the last class we did the formula, isn't it? X square minus within bracket sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots, right? So let us find out sum of the roots. Therefore, sum of the roots is equal to, what is it? 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta, right? So which is equal to, what's the LCM here? Alpha beta LCM, alpha beta, mathi kati huncha? Now this LCM is divided by alpha gets cancelled, it remains beta into 1 is beta plus, again this LCM is divided by beta gets cancelled, you will get alpha into 1 is alpha. So which is equal to, now what is the value for beta plus alpha? It is same as alpha plus beta. What is the value for alpha plus beta? It is minus p. So minus p divided, what is alpha beta? It is 1, which is equal to, what is the sum of the roots? It is minus p, right? Now what is to be found out? You have to find product of the roots. You have to find out now product of the roots. Therefore, product of the roots is equal to 1 upon alpha into 1 upon beta, which is equal to 1 ones are 1 divided by alpha into beta, alpha beta. Is that clear? Now we can put the value for alpha beta. 1 upon, what was the value for alpha beta in second one? I think it's 1. So 1 by 1 is equal to 1 by 1. Now we have to form the required quadratic equation, whose roots are the reciprocals of the roots of the given quadratic equation, right? So therefore, right now, required quadratic equation is x square minus within bracket sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots, product of the roots is equal to 0. That is, the required quadratic equation is, what is the formula? X square minus within bracket sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots is equal to 0. Okay. So in this case, you have to put the value of sum of the roots as well as product of the roots. What is the sum of the roots? Sum of the roots is equal to minus p. Okay. So let us put the value now. Your sum of the roots is minus p. So, or write down x square first. Minus, what is the sum of the roots here? Minus p. It is minus p into x plus what is the product of the roots? 1, which is equal to 0. So or x square minus plus px plus 1 is equal to 0. So this is the required answer. This is the required quadratic equation. So this is your final answer. Understood? Now we do question number 11. Let us determine the equation whose roots are the square of the roots of the equation x square plus x plus 1 is equal to 0. Here the quadratic equation is given, that is x square plus x plus 1 is equal to 0, and you have to find out the quadratic equation whose roots are the square of the roots of the given quadratic equation. The given quadratic equation is this one, x square plus x plus 1 is equal to 0. Here also you have to assume the roots of the given quadratic equation, x square plus x plus 1 is equal to 0. Suppose it is alpha and beta, right? Suppose the roots of the quadratic equation x square plus x plus 1 is equal to 0 are alpha and beta. Then the roots of the required quadratic equation will be the square of the roots of the equation, that is alpha square and beta square. किनभने यसमा हामीले यो जुन चाहिँ गिवन क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसन छ x स्क्वायर प्लस x प्लस 1 इज इक्वल टु 0, यसको रुट चाहिँ हामी अल्फा र बीटा सपोज गर्छौं। भनेपछि रिक्वायर्ड क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेसन को रुट चाहिँ कति भयो त? अल्फा स्क्वायर एन्ड बीटा स्क्वायर, राइट? And you have to form the quadratic equation whose roots are alpha square and beta square, right? So let us assume the roots of the given quadratic equation. Now solution. Let the roots of the equation x square plus x plus 1 is equal to 0. Let the roots of the equation x square plus x plus 1 is equal to 0 be alpha and beta, right? Let the roots of the equation x square plus x plus 1 is equal to 0 be alpha and beta. So you have to write down the formula for both sum of the roots as well as the product of the roots. So here, if you compare this equation with the general quadratic equation, what is the value for A? X is coefficient 1, x is coefficient 1, and constant term C to value 1 by 2. That is A is equal to 1, B is equal to 1, C is equal to 1. So what is the sum of the roots? Alpha plus beta is equal to minus B by A. B भनेको 1 अनि A भनेको पनि 1. That is alpha plus beta is equal to minus 1, right? So this is sum of the roots. Again, what is the product of the roots now? Product of the roots means alpha beta. Alpha beta is equal to, what is the formula? It will be C upon A, right? What is the value for C in this case? C is 1 divided by, what is the coefficient of x square? It is 1. So it is 1. C by A, that is 1 upon, what is the coefficient of x square? 1. 1 upon 1. That means what is alpha beta is equal to 1. So this is number 2. Now the question says that you have to find out the equation whose roots are the square of the roots of the given quadratic equation. The given quadratic equation roots हामीले के suppose alpha र beta. But what will be the roots of the required quadratic equation? It is square of these two, alpha square as well as beta square. So let us write roots of the required equation are alpha and beta, right? Oh, sorry. Roots of the required quadratic equation are their squares, that is alpha square and beta square. SK square, alpha ko alpha square, beta ko ke beta square. So the roots of the required equation are alpha square and beta square. And you know how to get the equation. There is a formula. What is that formula? X square minus sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots. So we have to find out sum of the roots as well as product of the roots. Therefore, sum of the roots is equal to alpha square plus beta square, right? Sum of the roots is equal to alpha square plus beta square. So you know this formula. It is a square plus b square, right? So which is equal to alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. So which formula is used here? Alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. That is a square plus b square is equal to a plus b whole square minus twice ab. So which is equal to, what is alpha plus beta? Minus 1 whole square minus 2 into what is alpha beta? It is 1. So which is equal to minus 1 whole square is 1, minus 2 1 are 2. What is 1 minus 2? Minus 1. Different signs subtracted. You have to write down the sign of the greater number, that is minus 1. Now write down product of the roots. Therefore, product of the roots is equal to, what is product of the roots? Alpha square, beta square. Because in this case, the roots of the required quadratic equation are alpha square and beta square. So their product is alpha square into beta square. So which is equal to alpha beta whole square. Which is equal to, what is alpha beta value? Alpha beta value what is saying? 1. So it is 1 whole square. 1 whole square is equal to 1. So we have got both sum of the roots as well as product of the roots. Sum of the roots is equal to minus 1, product of the roots is equal to 1. So let us find out the required quadratic equation. Okay. Therefore, required quadratic equation is, so what is the required quadratic equation? What is the formula? X square minus sum of the roots into x plus what? Plus product of the roots, which is equal to 0. This is product of the roots is equal to 0, right? Let us put the value. X square minus sign is there. What is the sum of the roots? Minus 1. Then write down x plus, what is the product of the roots? 1, which is equal to 0. Or it is x square minus 1 minus plus 1 into x is x plus 1 is equal to 0. So this is the final answer. So you can copy it. Okay. So now we will do the very short answer type question, that is multiple choice question. Okay, so in this chapter also there is multiple choice question. You have to do it. Okay, I'll give you some homework also in this, from this. Okay, so 12A number 2. So number 1 will be homework. Okay, you can do it. Number 1, 12 number 1 will be your homework. Okay, so number 2 is, if the product of the two roots of the equation x square minus 3x plus k is equal to 10 is minus 2. Here it is given that product of the two roots of this given equation is minus 2. Then the value of k is what? You have to check the correct answer. Is it A or B or C or D? Okay. Now let us do the solution. The equation is x square minus 3x plus k is equal to 10. but on the right hand side there is 10. Always you have to make in the quadratic equation right hand side 0. Quadratic equation ma right hand side जहिले पनि 0 हुनुपर्छ. That means you have to take this 10 to the left hand side, so it becomes minus 10, right? Or x square minus 3x plus k minus 10. Let us put it within bracket, which is equal to 0. Okay. Now, if you compare this equation with the general quadratic equation, we have a is equal to 1, b is equal to, sorry, this is cube. This will be square. X square minus 3x plus k minus 10 is equal to 0. If you compare this quadratic equation with the general quadratic equation, what do we have? A is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 3, and c is equal to k minus 10. That is, a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 3, and c is equal to k minus 10. Alright? So, what is the product of the roots in this case? Question, there is a product of the roots. Let us find out the product of the roots from this equation. Okay? Therefore, product of the roots is equal to, what is the formula? C by A. You know that, isn't it? So, product of the roots is equal to C upon A. What is C in this case? C is k minus 10 divided, what is the value for A in this case? A is 1. So, which is equal to k minus 10. But in the question also it is given that product of the roots is equal to minus 2. That means these two are equal. By question, product of the roots is minus 2, but we have got product of the roots as k minus 10. So these two must be equal. That is, you can equate k minus 10 with minus 2. Therefore, k minus 10 is equal to minus 2, or k is equal to, it is minus 2 minus 10 on the right hand side, it becomes plus 10. That means, what is the value for k? K is equal to 10 minus 2 is 8. You have to write down the sign of the greater number, that is plus. So usually we don't write plus sign. Okay. So k is equal to 8. So which is the correct option? C is the correct option. So C, what is the value of k? You have to find out the value of k. K is 8. So number C, 8 is correct. So 8 is correct. Is it clear now? Now let's do this question number 12.5. So your homework will be 12 number 3 and 4. Your homework will be 12 number 3 and number 4. Now let us do question number 12.5. Okay. If two roots of the equation 3x square plus 8x plus 2 is equal to 0. If two roots of the equation 3x square plus 8x plus 2 is equal to 0, be alpha and beta. So what is given here? Alpha and beta are the roots of the equation 3x square plus 8x plus 2 is equal to 0, right? Then find the value of 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta. 4 options are given here. Which is the correct option? You have to check it. So in the previous problem also you did this type of problem, isn't it? So let us do this one. If alpha and beta are the roots of the equation 3x square plus 8x plus 2 is equal to 0, you have to write down the sum of the roots as well as the product of the roots. So solution, alpha and beta are the roots of the equation. Which equation is that one? 3x square plus 8x plus 2 is equal to 0. Compare it with the general quadratic equation. So here a is equal to 3, b is equal to 8 and c is equal to 2. A is equal to 3, b is equal to 8 and c is equal to 2. Right? So what is the sum of the roots now? alpha plus beta is, what is the formula? Minus b by a, right? That is the formula. Alpha plus beta is equal to minus, which is the value for b, 8, which is the value for a, 3. Clear? Now let us find out product of the roots. Alpha beta is equal to the formula c by a, or alpha beta is equal to, what is the value for c? That is 2. 2 divided, what is a? That is 3. So alpha beta is equal to c by a, that means it is 2 divided by 3. So we have got the values of both alpha plus beta as well as alpha beta. Okay. Now let us find out the value for 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta. So now write down 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta. So let us simplify it, get the LCM of alpha and beta. So the LCM is alpha beta, right? So alpha beta, this is the LCM. This is divided by alpha. Alpha gets cancelled, we get beta, and beta should be multiplied by the numerator. Numerator here is 1. So beta into 1 is beta plus. Okay. This alpha beta is divided by beta. Beta gets cancelled, you will get alpha, and alpha into 1 is alpha. That is, it is same as alpha plus beta. What was the value for alpha plus beta? It is minus 8 by 3. Write down minus 8 by 3. And what is the value for alpha beta? It is 2 by 3. Alpha beta value this is 2 by 3. Now let us simplify it, which is equal to minus 8 by 3 into, when this denominator goes up in the numerator, it becomes upside down. Ulta variance. That is 3 by 2. 3 gets cancels. 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8, which is equal to minus 4. Right? So minus 4 is the answer. That is, minus 4 is the value of 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta. So which is the correct options on these A, B, C and D? It is C. C is the correct option, right? Minus 4. So C minus 4 is correct. Is it clear now? So number C minus 4 is correct. Okay. So your homework will be 12 number 1, 12 number 3 and 12 number 4. Right? त आज हामी यति नै गरौँ, फेरि हामी नेक्स्ट क्लासमा यही भेरी सर्ट एन्सर टाइप क्वेसन नै हामी कन्टिन्यू गर्छौँ। थ्यांक यू।